There's an interesting story trending on social media for some days now, but the development on daily basis makes it more interesting and also very important. Say maybe video bro, so that you can also learn from it, and also you can also discuss and teach people from the lessons we are going to learn from this video. There's one lady or level 300 student. Now, as a matter of fact, this lady disappeared. She was nowhere to be found from last month, 19th of August. And get away a now or no. Ebusha 4 years say try every means. They couldn't reach out to her. Now, a number called the family asking them to pay an amount to them so that they can release their daughter. But the family couldn't raise the money to this guy who have kidnapped this girl. According to sources, the guy killed the lady right there because he wanted to have his way in the lady, and lady couldn't allow him to sleep with her. So that was the reason why this guy killed the lady.
Update, guys. In this picture you are seeing here, Christiana was already dead, and this was the picture her killer sent to her mom asking for a ransom. He already killed her, took a picture of her dead. If you can see in this picture, he was trying to raise up her head. He took that picture and sent it to her mom, who is a widow, and asked her for ransom. He asked her for 3.5 million naira, and she begged him that she only had 350,000 naira, and he still asked her to send it. And after sending it, he still did not release her because of course she was already dead. And then what did he do next? He started communicating with this woman. So if you've been hearing that she was kidnapped, she wasn't actually kidnapped. What happened is that she was on her way to Unilag for what she normally does over the weekends. It started raining, and she took cover in this guy's shop. The guy, who is also a classmate, was supposed to be her friend, but she took cover there. And then while she was waiting for the rain, and the rain got more intense, the guy came in and asked her to come into the house. And then he tried to take advantage of her. When she refused, the guy now killed her. And after killing her, what did he do next? He took her pictures, sent it to her mom, and told her, "You have a very beautiful child. How much are you willing to pay to see this girl again? We have her in our custody." And not only did he send that thing, when he sent it, he told her that he's a Muslim and he's from the north and that he's into organ harvesting business. And if they don't get money, they're going to kill her child. This guy, it wasn't enough that he already killed this girl. He also joined their cosmates to start looking for her. As in, he knows he's the one that killed this girl, but while every person was looking for her, he was also looking for her and acting like he doesn't know where she is. Meanwhile, he already killed her. She was reported to the police 7 days after. He's still looking for the girl. And then the guy got apprehended. And when he got apprehended, they asked him and he finally confessed. Well, they need to clarify because a whole lot of people were saying it's a kidnap case. It wasn't a kidnap case. It's a case of going to take shelter at a family friend's place. This guy tried to take advantage of her. And when she didn't want to oblige, he killed her. And what did he do next? He took her phone, took a picture, sent it to her mom, that is a widow, and started asking for money. How despicable. I've shared the screenshots of him sending messages to his classmates, acting like pretending like he doesn't know who he is, alongside so many other messages and screenshots that were produced by Fage, and I've shared it to my TikTok stories. You guys, a whole lot of investigation is still going on in this case, and I cannot wait to see where it eventually goes, because 7 phones were found on this guy, and a whole lot of people are saying that this is not the first time he's killing somebody.
Now, this guy finished killing the lady and also wanted to use it as a means of taking money from the parent of this lady. We don't know who does that, but the story behind this lady, how she was caught up and how she was killed, and also the killer of this lady, the story of this guy is also another story on its own. I was saying to me, eating into it to know the type of guy this boy was, because the story just said this guy, also being a student, has killed 3 people already. Has killed their girlfriend, he buried her, has killed their sister, and also had buried his own sister in his compound. Into this lady or the third girl was saying seeing when the compound. So we don't know how people knew this guy to even allow him to come to school and also to make friends. So if you have a friend like this who kills people, how can you make him a friend? So according to the information I've gotten and the few videos I'll be showing you, you will come to know that this lady knew this serial killer and was just a friend. And she went to visit this guy when it was raining one of the days. So as she visited this guy, that was how the guy had an advantage over her and wanted to have his way into her. So when the lady stopped, that was when the guy got angry and killed this lady.
Looks can really be deceiving, because tell me why a boy looking this fine, looking very innocent, is actually a serial killer. Yeah, you heard me right, allegedly. In 2018, he killed an innocent lady who was his girlfriend. In 2020, he killed his sister and buried her. Now in 2024, He also murdered one Christiana Idowu days after kidnapping her and burying her in his compound. On the 19th of August 2024, Christiana Idowu was declared missing after her parents were contacted by her kidnappers using her own WhatsApp contact. The first contact with the parents was established around 8:49 p.m., after which they sent photos of the victim, that's Christiana, in captivity to the parents through WhatsApp View One's photo. The abductors requested for a ransom of 1.5 million naira, in which Christiana's parents raised 350,000 naira immediately. They requested that the money should be sent through a bet account using the bank deposit channel. After receiving the money on the 22nd of August, the abductor requested that the bank statement of the sender should be forwarded to him. Christiana's parents ran around and successfully gathered the ransom money sent to him, and this boy still ended up killing this girl and burying her in his compound. His own sister was also allegedly one of his kidnapped victims. He kidnapped his sister, collected ransom money from his parents, and also killed his sister and buried her. Same thing goes for his girlfriend. Like, hey, Egbami. This news came out just 6 hours ago at night, and it is already all over social media. The rate at which news flies online is alarming, and the rate at which the killing in Nigeria, in fact, the rate at which young people are killing people left, right, and center is becoming too much. Let's pray for Nigeria.
This is the most disturbing and scary story that you would see on the internet today. Another young Nigerian girl has been brutally unalived by a young Nigerian university student. On the 19th of August 2024, Christiana was declared missing after her abductors contacted her parents via her own WhatsApp number. They demanded a sum of 1.5 million naira as ransom before they could release Christiana. Terrified by the news, her parents immediately raised the sum of 350,000 naira and sent to a bet account that was provided by Christiana's abductors. After Christiana's abductors received the 350,000 naira ransom, they demanded on the 22nd of August that the sender of the money should also send their bank statement to an email account that the abductors provided. And Christiana's parents complied with that instruction. They did send the bank statement. But on that same 22nd of August, they decided to send some amount into Christiana's bank account. It wasn't long after they sent the money was transferred from Christiana's account to another Wema Bank account. By 26th of August 2024, the police already had enough information to begin deep investigation into the identity of who the abductor of Christiana was. And by 29th of August 2024, the police already had information about the BVN of the bet account that the money was paid into. Surprisingly, the BVN of the bet account that was given was the same as the BVN of the Wema Bank account where money was transferred from Christiana's account into. That was too much for a coincidence. Now it was time for the police to look into the identity of the owner of those accounts. The police investigation into the identity of the suspect soon revealed that the suspect had a mutual relationship with Christiana Idowu, especially on her social media handles. He was seen to have commented severally on Christiana's post on Instagram. With the identity of the suspect already known by the police, it was time for the police to track his whereabouts, and that they successfully did. Tracked him to his parents' home in Ikorodu, Lagos State, where he was found and arrested. The suspect turned out to be Adeleye Ayomide, a 200-level student of philosophy at Olabisi Onabanjo University. Indeed, looks can be deceptive. The police began interrogating him to know where exactly he had kept Christiana and why he even abducted her in the first place. During the interrogation, he finally confessed to the police on the 3rd of September 2024 that he unalived Christiana and buried her in their home. Oh my God. This is shocking and heartbreaking. But what is even more heartbreaking is the shocking discovery that this suspect had unalived his ex-girlfriend in the year 2018. The same person is said to have unalived his blood sister in the year 2020. Apparently, we are dealing with a serial killer. May the soul of Christiana rest in peace, and may the police leave no stone unturned to bring this culprit to full just...
With regards to video, I don't have much to say because the video itself explains everything in details. We are to learn from it. Yes, how we associate with people and how we go to people in times of need, because this lady died because she had this guy who was a serial killer as a friend. That was how come he also became victimized. This is too much GH. I would like you to subscribe to my page and also press on the bell and also drop your comments so we can know how you appreciate our video. Thank you.